Hello, Chelsea fans. We're back with another exclusive video to bring you all the updates about our beloved club. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and show your support with a like, so you can closely follow every new development involving our heartwarming team. There's an increasing buzz surrounding the future of Jadon Sancho, and Fabrizio Romano has brought to light some crucial details regarding when Chelsea plan to make their decision about the player. What initially appeared to be a simple loan arrangement has gradually revealed layers of complexity, especially due to the specific clauses embedded in the deal and Sancho's up-and-down performances since his arrival at Stamford Bridge. Rather than being a straightforward short-term fix, his time at Chelsea now seems to be at the heart of a longer-term dilemma for the club, which must soon decide whether to invest in the winger permanently or call time on the experiment. Sancho was loaned to Borussia Dortmund for the second half of last season after clashing with Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag, a dispute that ultimately led to him being sidelined from first-team training. His return to Dortmund, a club where he previously flourished, saw him take part in their Champions League run, including the painful final defeat to Real Madrid. Following that loss, he went back to Old Trafford but did not stay long. Chelsea brought him in at the very end of the summer window, securing his services on a loan deal that includes an obligation to buy, reportedly valued between £20 and £25 million, a figure that reflects the club's initial belief in his potential to make a difference. So far, Sancho has registered 2 goals and 7 assists in 30 appearances for the Blues. He made a promising start and looked poised to rediscover his best form, but a sharp decline in output, particularly his inability to score in the Premier League since December, has cast doubt over his long-term future at the club. Behind the scenes, there has been talk that Chelsea may already be leaning toward cancelling the deal, potentially triggering a clause that would allow them to return him to Manchester United. However, doing so would require paying a penalty of £5 million, a figure that, while manageable for a club of Chelsea's stature, still reflects a costly admission that the move hasn't worked out as hoped. Nevertheless, Fabrizio Romano has made it clear that no decision has yet been finalised. In fact, he insists that Enzo Maresca, Chelsea's head coach, is committed to giving Sancho the full season to prove his worth before any definitive action is taken. According to Romano, Chelsea have inserted a clause in the agreement that gives them the option to walk away from the obligation to buy, effectively allowing them to reassess their stance at the end of the campaign. This contractual flexibility is significant, offering the club a safety net as they navigate the complexities of player development, team dynamics, and financial considerations. Maresca's approach appears measured and pragmatic, ensuring that the player is given every opportunity to earn his place before a final judgment is passed. In the meantime, the focus at Stamford Bridge is firmly on securing Champions League football for next season, a target that carries both sporting prestige and financial importance. Within the club, there's a clear understanding that distractions must be kept to a minimum as they chase a top-4 finish. For that reason, no decision on Sancho will be rushed while the season remains alive. Once the final whistle of the campaign blows, however, the spotlight will undoubtedly return to the winger's future. The coming months could therefore be crucial, as Sancho looks to convince Chelsea that he belongs in their long-term project, or risk heading back north to Manchester, with his future once again shrouded in uncertainty. Whispers are growing louder around Stamford Bridge, and fans are starting to wonder, could Victor Osimhen really be on his way to Chelsea? The Nigerian forward, currently on loan at Galatasaray from Napoli, has reignited his form in Turkey and is once again turning heads across Europe. With his explosive pace, commanding presence in the box and relentless hunger for goals, Osimhen has become one of the most talked-about strikers on the continent. And now, all eyes are on West London, as murmurs suggest the Blues could be plotting a major move to bring him to the Premier League. Chelsea's need for a clinical number 9 has been no secret, and Osimhen fits the bill in every way. His physicality, ability to stretch defenses and killer instinct in front of goal make him the kind of striker that could transform the club's attack. With Chelsea's ambitions clear and a spot in next season's Champions League up for grabs, the idea of pairing Osimhen with the talent already in the squad has fans buzzing. But will the Blues make their move? Or is this just another rumour destined to fade away? One thing's certain, if this deal happens, it could shake up the Premier League in a big way. Osimhen's qualities are impossible to overlook. He's far more than just a traditional goalscorer. His all-round game is built on a rare combination of physical dominance, sharp movement, and intelligent positioning. Whether it's using his strength to hold off defenders, his speed to break behind the lines, or his aerial ability to rise above the rest, Osimhen brings a complete forward profile that few in Europe can match. His relentless pressing and hunger to fight for every ball make him a constant nuisance for defenders, while his instinct in the box often sees him in the right place at the right time. It's precisely this complete package that has caught the attention of Enzo Maresca, who has reportedly made Osimhen his top target to lead the Chelsea attack. For Maresca, building a team that blends intensity with creativity requires a frontman capable of setting the tone, and in Osimhen, he sees a striker who can elevate the entire squad with his presence, energy and goal-scoring touch. Before we continue, let's drop a like and click the notification bell on the Chelsea channel so you don't miss any updates, okay? Moving forward. The story of Victor Osimhen over the past 2 seasons is one of resilience, brilliance, and unshakable determination. In 2022-23, he lit up Serie A with Napoli, scoring crucial goals and becoming a symbol of the club's long-awaited revival. His ability to rise in big moments, both physically and emotionally, earned him not only admiration across Italy but also global recognition. The following season, 2023-24, brought fresh challenges. Injuries and a change in team dynamics tested his patience and perseverance. Yet, when many doubted, Osimhen responded with strength, moving to Galatasaray on loan and quickly silencing critics with 17 goals in 22 appearances. His hunger to prove himself never faded, and that drive has made him one of the most feared strikers in European football. Now, as rumours swirl about a potential move to Chelsea, the excitement in West London is palpable. For a club seeking to restore its edge and rediscover its identity, Osimhen could be the missing piece. His presence on the pitch doesn't just bring goals, it brings belief, fire, and the kind of energy that can lift an entire squad. In a team packed with young talent but still searching for consistency, Osimhen's arrival could signal the beginning of something special. He's battled through adversity, answered every challenge, and now stands on the brink of writing his next great chapter, this time, possibly in the heart of the Premier League. But now the real question is, what do the Chelsea faithful think? Would you welcome Victor Osimhen with open arms at Stamford Bridge? After witnessing his meteoric rise and his ability to perform under pressure, many believe he could be the striker that Chelsea have been desperately searching for. Imagine the roar of the crowd as Osimhen charges into the box, the anticipation every time he's on the ball, and the spine-tingling atmosphere when he finds the back of the net. This isn't just another signing, it's the kind of transfer that can electrify a fanbase and reignite a club's ambitions. So, what are your expectations if Osimhen does put on the Chelsea blue? Can he be the one to bring back the fear factor to Stamford Bridge? With his proven record across Europe and an attitude that screams determination, many see him as a game-changer. But the Premier League is a different beast, faster, tougher, more relentless. Will he rise to the challenge and become a legend in West London? Or will the weight of expectation be too much? The stage is set, the spotlight is ready, now it's time to hear from you. Would Osimhen be the hero Chelsea have been waiting for? Fresh Chelsea news every day. Subscribe to the channel and give us a like to keep it going. Comment on what you think about the news, it means a lot to Chelsea. See you in the next video.